Hello, comedy, and welcome to the podcast. I'm your host. Hi. How you doing?
Hello.
Well, who is this? Who do we got on the podcast right now?
Comedy.
Oh no, it's comedy.
It's comedy. Hello.
I've been saying a hello to you for weeks.
He heard you.
That's so good to hear, comedy. Comedy, why are you so small and frail?
Because there's so little to go around on this podcast. Away!
Wow, comedy. That was actually kind
just
of
came
rude.
down here to just be mean.
Yeah.
That must be like
And I thought it
roast comedy.
Yeah. It must be Jeselnik's on our podcast, everyone.
Yeah, wow. That was... Maybe I should stop saying hello, comedy. But we don't want to, bring him around. Anyway. I'm one of your hosts. I don't know if you figured this out yet. I'm one of your hosts, Ian Page. And with me... Did I say what the podcast was?
I don't think that you did.
Should I let them know that? Do you think that's something that, information they'd like to be privy to?
I don't think it matters. If they've gotten this far, they've seen it written. I don't see them getting this far into it without knowing what it is.
What if, maybe they, borrowed their friend's iPod, okay? And it's an iPod Shuffle, so it doesn't have a screen, okay? And they come across this podcast, and they're now 2 minutes into the podcast, and they're like, what is this podcast?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's two things that are wrong with what you're talking about.
Okay.
One, no one with an iPod Shuffle has a friend.
I have an iPod Shuffle.
Exactly.
Oh. Darn it.
The
first one was so good, I don't even need to say the second one.
All right, but I think that we have to think about, those people who are listening to it, on the commute home, on the tube.
You mean those person?
Yeah, well, no, there might be more than one, but they forgot their headphones at home, so they just play it aloud in the station.
Yeah. No,
so,
I know who it's for. It's for in the future when we become so, worldwide that they just play our stuff on the radio. So this is if someone's listening to it in a subway where everyone's being forced to listen to it at all times. In a dystopian future.
Oh, so this is a dystopia.
Well, I mean, for me it's a utopia because it's, about me.
But everyone else is, living in agony.
I mean, you know what they say, one's utopia is another man's dystopia.
Do they say that?
They do. They've said that once or twice.
Wow. And then they walked right away from Omelas.
Yep.
All I'm going to say is that if you want to
them.
make an omelas, you're going to have to break a few eggs.
That's scholarly humor. Humor that makes
That's
you
a
think.
really, really smart joke. And in fact, if you get that joke, why are you listening to this?
Yeah.
Yeah, do something better with your life. You have so much potential. Just stop. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, listen to me.
At this podcast, you're going to get dick jokes and Mensa-level humor.
And they're going to be picking on me. That's it. The only woman.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
we're just a representation of the society we were brought up in.
Yeah.
Our society was just dick and literary jokes?
No, picking on women.
Oh, okay, yeah, obviously. I'm 100% with you there.
Those who walk away from, obviously.
With me here,
you're really stringing some words together there.
Some of my other hosts in sunny California, Sophia Dutcher.
It's me.
Yeah, that's one of the people who was already talking, if you couldn't tell. if you need to double check, like, go back, like, pause the podcast right now and, like cut back, like, 10 minutes. Maybe not 10 minutes.
I could repeat some of those lines so that they know who I am.
Arf, arf.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to Pause the Podcast. Right now, arf, arf. This week, we're talking puppies.
I love puppies.
Arf, arf, arf.
What kind of a puppy are you?
I'm a playful puppy.
A playful puppy?
My favorite breed.
I heard they were bred from the Mongols.
We're not bred.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're puppies.
We're puppies.
Have you ever confused a loaf of bread for a little wiener dog?
No, I'm getting out of here. Puppy. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Wait, hold
Wow,
on.
that really scared
I
him.
love that podcast. That's my
That was
favorite.
what you just did to that puppy was frightening.
What did I do? I just said, have you ever mistaken a loaf of bread for a dog? Or vice versa, really.
Were you suggesting that he tried to fuck a dog? He tried to fuck a loaf of bread?
That's sort of how I felt about it. Is like, hey, have you ever mistook like a loaf of bread for a dog, like when you were like in heat or something, and
And you fucked it?
the puppy's barely born, is not thinking about that stuff yet.
Oh, it's been born.
I'm not denying that. I said just barely had been born. It's a
That's
newborn
enough.
puppy.
That's enough. You gotta get them young.
Get him young university. I've heard.
Yeah.
Get him young university.
Yeah, only
That we
5-year-olds go to that college. That's where Doogie went.
Oh, Doogie Howser?
No, Doogie Phillips, this guy who I went to camp with.
Oh.
He went
Wait,
he went to college there. He became a plumber.
Well, what the hell were
At this
you guys...
camp? What kind of a camp was this?
He didn't become
they
a plumber
had
at
you.
camp.
Oh.
Even though he did fix a lot of pipes, you know what? I bet in a way he did become a plumber that summer.
He really found out who he was.
You know, I became a plumber that summer.
Guys, I
Fixing
think this
pipes
is a
under
good...
the summer sun. I never felt so alive. That's when I knew I was a plumber. It was
All
a
right,
wonderful summer for a plumber.
Nick, you need to do the... I think you need to do the theme song for... oh, shit. What's the script where we do our script?
Ian script ideas?
Yeah.
I lost
thought there was a more-
I lost the file for that song. I
was
can't.
like-
You could just do another one if you want.
It doesn't have to be as lengthy. I mean...
All right,
That's probably-
I'll come in a couple seconds shorter.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, just put your heart into it, not your heart and soul.
Yeah, your
Just your
heart...
heart.
Yeah, don't put your
There's
heart
a problem
and soul.
with that, guys.
What?
Everything I do, I gotta put in my whole heart and soul.
Well, there's this thing
You gotta
called
put your
editing.
whole... You have to put your whole, comma, heart, comma, and soul. What? How are you putting your whole into something?
Ian Page, comma, chameleon.
Yep, that's what they call me.
So one literary joke, one grammar joke. When's the spelling joke gonna happen?
Bad spellers of the world, untie.
Well,
right.
also, whole...
The trilogy
whole would
has
have-
been completed.
That's a great
Whole-
joke.
would be spelled HOLE. So it works on a spelling level, too. But,
Did you hear my bad speller joke? Why aren't you laughing
I
hysterically?
heard the untie one because it's a joke. I've heard that's a joke for babies.
It's a joke for babies. Babies can't even spell. What just happened? Did you see a bug?
What was that?
Did you just see a bug? You were frightened.
No, I accidentally unplugged my headphones.
Oh. Well, that's the kind of quality that you're going to get from one of these type of
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Have you even
we-
introduced me yet?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
No.
So then I guess the second host of the podcast.
I'd say third
we
at this
have-
point.
Or third. Well, I didn't count myself. I guess I should count myself.
You
I'm
were
first. So
first.
but my name is Ian. Okay.
Wait, why are
We
we
are-
deciding
that's-
that Ian is first?
Well, because he talks first, and he was And his name is who?
Oh, and he also
His
he also
name what?
edits it.
His name is who? That's why you're on first.
Oh,
Wait, who's
yeah.
on first?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
No. I'm asking you, who is on first?
And I'm telling you, these players have weird nicknames. You follow me?
You know, Sophie, I find this offensive right now because last week you shut down our attempt for an Abbott and Costello style routine, and now
Hey,
you
Ian,
dare?
what's your Abbott and Costello style?
I like wordplay.
Mine is I
know-
don't know is on third.
Mine is one's fat, one's thin.
Mine's
That is a
Angel
good-
in the outfield. Angels in the outfield. Did you know that was part of Abbott and Costello's routine?
No.
Angels in the outfield. That's where
So-
that's from.
There was something weird on the connection, and it sounded like you said anus in the outfield. And I was very confused.
Well, that was the outfield is where I put the outhouse.
Oh, there you go. This is a very strange game of baseball.
Angels in the outhouse. Can you imagine?
Angels in the outhouse.
That's one place I know there are no angels.
I mean, hello. I'm just winging it here.
It's me. Oh, really? I thought this was all scripted material.
No, that's
I was-
just another
hold on.
angel pun that flew by you.
That's Nick Dressel.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
I think he's a bit touched.
By who?
Like, wait,
by an angel?
Do you mean touched like he's been touched?
He's
like,
touched in the
sexually,
head by
or
an angel.
Yeah,
Or
he's
is he
touched in
touched
the
in the
head
head?
by an angel.
You're touched in the head by an angel.
touched in the head.
Not touched inappropriately by an angel.
Yeah.
Not like show me on this doll where the angel
I don't know.
touched
I
you.
feel like touching someone in their brain is like inappropriate.
It's like a molestation of the mind.
That's like what
Yeah.
Snape did to Harry when in those occlumency lessons.
Yes.
Can we talk like very intensely about Harry Potter
Oh my
for
God,
50 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine having your worst teacher like exploit your worst memories and then like insult you for them?
Yeah.
What would that sound like if
Yeah.
your worst teacher did that to you?
Wait. So if I had a teacher, so you're saying my
Okay,
worst
what I'm
teacher,
saying is that in an alternate reality, you and your worst teacher take the place of Harry Potter and Snape in this alternate wizarding world of your life. And during this occlumency lesson, your worst memories, but the memories are from this life. You don't have any of those memories to deal with. What memories would that teacher see, and how would they insult you about them?
I'm trying to think
Pretty
first.
personal stuff.
My
Yeah.
worst teacher.
See, he's having trouble thinking of his worst teacher. He's already got his worst memory already called up. He kind of lives
my
with
worst-
it.
Let's see. Well, my worst teacher. I guess I'm gonna say her name. I don't think she's ever gonna listen to this.
Even if she does, like,
Yeah.
isn't there some
you know what?
justice
you were
then?
Awful.
Yeah.
You were an awful human being. Deborah Caribes, Miss Caribes, she was like a counselor, and she also ran the drama club, which is why I'm counting her.
Into the
right?
ground.
What?
She
Counting
ran.
her into
She ran the drama club into the ground.
club into the ground. More or less.
That's the only way you can run a drama club
Yeah.
nowadays. Right into the ground.
Every drama club I've been in has been run right into the ground.
Like, I'm gonna start a drama club. Oh,
Ours
I
was
can't wait till you
literally
fail.
because we had our theater was literally in the ground because
Oh,
had-
theater in the ground. I've heard of that.
we had a theater in the ground that was like
No, theater in the ground.
theater in the ground. Now, are the people who sit by the stage?
They're called
in that-
roundlings.
You beat me to it, you dick.
I wasn't gonna let you do that long build up. I'm running circles around you.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, Deborah Carabies, she's a drama teacher. She was like an awful human being to us, and and she would like. I'm trying to think what the worst memory she would use against me is.
It can be a fake, like, worst memory.
Oh. I mean, it would be something where I felt like.
Be sure to take this super seriously, by the way. Like, that's the only way it'll be funny.
I'm confused.
Wait.
Oh wait, were you already taking it super seriously? I thought that maybe you were having so much fun with it that it just wasn't fun to listen to.
I don't know what's going on anymore, man.
I know, I'm running circles around you.
She'd use all of my depression BS. It's not BS, that's a terrible thing to say. But everything, and then would, like, she would probably, like, poke in at
By
certain
BS,
times
you
to
mean
make me-
bipolar syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah. And
All of that BS.
Exactly. All that BS. And she would do everything she could to, like, get in my head, poking in with specifically with that stuff.
Great answer.
I think, I'm trying to think of who my worst teacher was, and I'm pretty sure my worst teacher was Mr. Johnson.
This doesn't sound like a real person.
It's
Wait, hold on.
Mr.
Hold on a
Johnson,
second.
was he a real dick? Like
yeah, he was a real Johnson.
Bill Brought.
Yeah, he was a real. He was a
Now,
Johnsonville brat, is what he was.
Is he the guy? Is he the guy who created?
No, I'll answer right now. Probably not.
Wait,
Just based off
You
of
don't
your
know.
tone.
You don't know.
You don't know,
Hold on.
man. You don't know. Does he own the chain of mid-range hotels called Howard Johnson's?
No, that was a stupid question, Ian. No.
I don't know if it was stupid. I mean, I feel like the listeners are on the edge of their seat going, "Oh man, I wonder is this Mr. Johnson the same Johnson of the famed Howard Johnson?"
That
chain
had
of
all our
hotels?
listeners going, "Oh ho, Joe."
I'm not sure any of our listeners would say that.
You wouldn't think that they would have said Hojo to the tune of Hell No?
Yeah, I don't think.
Why
that
would they
that's-
say Hojo?
Oh, because that's short for Howard Johnson. Did you not know? That's the hip way to say it.
I didn't. No.
Oh, we're going to Hojo's. We're going to go stay at the Hojo's.
Oh my. Oh, I love Canadian Nick.
That was
Canadian Nick.
that wasn't really Canadian Nick. That was like Minnesota Nick. Let's be honest.
What's
Yeah,
Canadian
that was
Nick?
yeah.
Well, because Canadian Nick sounds a might bit different than the. Not too much different, but a little.
Yeah. And the Wisconsin one of those it's the same thing as the Minnesota accent, a little lighter. All of the hard sounds are a little lighter, but it's also like a little brighter and peppier than.
Is this segment accento on the boring?
Yeah, I don't know how we got down this train of thought.
Well, we're all actors.
All aboard the train back to what we were talking about.
Oh
Choo
boy,
choo.
I'm gonna go on the caboose. Can we go on the caboose?
Of course.
Awesome.
That's the place where I'm going to sing that song from the Polar Express that makes me cry.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Okay. That's all I want when Christmas...
Choo-choo! Choo-choo!
Man, a train is a
Moving on
bad
to
place
back
to have a
what we're
musical.
talking about.
It's just because there's a lot of noises involved that would probably get in the way of your song.
Maybe that's why there's been no musicals written about trains.
Well, Polar Express.
And
Musical on the Orient Express.
The multiple
seen that
Tony
one?
Award winning On the 20th Century.
Oh, what's the
That's
one
the
where
whole
the
place
guy
about a
walks
train.
into the picture?
And there's roller skating trains. Come on.
Yeah, Moonlight Express.
Moonlight Express.
Yes.
See,
Starlight Express.
Nope, Moonlight.
Oh, yeah.
It's Moonlight
Yeah,
Express,
Moonlight.
starring that child pornography actor Jason Jones that we couldn't stop talking about last episode.
Oh, yeah, where you got Jason Jones mixed up with
Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey
That is
Jones.
embarrassing. I know who both of them are.
Yeah.
My brain thought as far as, yeah, that name that's Jay Jones, just whatever, fill in the blank.
Yeah.
I didn't think that
Well-
would ever come up, that there'd be two of them.
And that there would be child pornography involved.
Man, that's so disappointing. Especially when you
Right.
come in wanting to talk about how good you thought they did the whole time.
Yeah, and then I have to be the guy who's like, the first thing I mention is the pedophile thing.
This is like when Ben Schwartz played Roald Dahl on the Dead Authors podcast with Paul F. Tompkins, and that he found out during playing him that he was very, very much an anti-Semitic person. And you just got to watch Ben Schwartz, who went from loving him to just deflating and being really disappointed in an author he thought was a hero.
Yeah. Roald Dahl, man. There was this little play.
Rolling
This is
on
a
dolls.
history lesson.
Laid
This
back
is a little-
with my oompa on my loompa and my loompa on my oompa.
This is a little bit of the history of us. History of us. And there was a play.
It's called U.S. It's
US.
it's called.
Oh.
Then it's Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, this is the history of the U.S. This is the segment of the podcast where we talk about the entire history of the U.S., person by person.
1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and that's the first recorded history of America. Anything previous was just Native Americans, and let's face it, that's not going to be important for even a while still.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a commentary on our country, not my real opinion. Until we change those football names, I can't say our country is really respectful.
That's true, man. Ugh. The Redskins one in particular. I mean, they're all pretty awful, but the Redskins one, it's like...
Yeah, I'm even uncomfortable with them calling potatoes that.
I'm really. When are they going to change
I don't
the
know how I feel
name
about
of
that.
the Yukon
What, Redskin
Gold
potatoes?
Yeah, because they're potatoes with red skin.
And that is so offensive. Those are Native American potatoes, okay? Cherokee taters, Cherokee chives, so tasty with butter. Makes me feel... Oh, this musical is...
Choo-choo.
It's such a bad place.
We should get off
You
this
gotta get
train.
off the train. Wait, didn't...
Now, reaching
Yum.
the station of back what we were talking about.
What's the musical that's about the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Is that from a musical?
Track 29?
Yep, that's the one.
Fiddler on the Roof.
What if that was about a crab?
A fiddler crab on the roof.
Yeah, that would just be like, get the fiddler crab off the roof. It's a tradition.
Is that
Whenever
what-
a fiddler crab gets on the roof, we knock it off. Tradition.
Is that what
If
Cat on a
I
Hot
were
Tin
a
Roof is
human,
about?
then I
the
wouldn't be
cat
a
off the roof?
crab.
Off of that roof.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
That cat has to get off the hot tin roof or it's going to burn its little paws. Is it a time for another episode of Pause the Podcast?
Crab boiler, boil me a crab. Find me a crab. Boil that crab.
You guys completely skipped over my my one that I sang.
My one?
If I were a human, da 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 da.
Oh, man.
Then
what an
I
opportunity.
wouldn't be a crab anymore. I would be a human.
Why not if I were a king crab?
If I were a king crab. Da 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 do 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 do.
Well, I'd
Then
be a
I-
significantly larger crab. Feedle-daddle-leedle-daddle-dum.
I fucking love Fiddler on the Roof, man. I love that show. I think it's, of all of the old Nutshell musicals, I think it is the most beautiful.
I called a musical a Nutshell musical the other day and was given a really hard time for it. Someone was like, "That's not a thing. You made that up."
No.
Oh wait, isn't it Chestnut, not Nutshell?
Yeah, Chestnut. No. Is it? It's one of the two.
Like it's an old chestnut. Nutshell doesn't make sense. That means that there's nothing inside of it.
Then why were we saying nutshell? Maybe that's why everyone was like telling you that wasn't a thing.
I think maybe we just illuminated a lot of things for ourselves here.
You're figuring stuff out.
We are all a little bit brighter.
Much like the book by that guy that Elijah Wood played. Everything is illuminated.
Everything is illuminated.
Yeah. What's that guy's name?
Oh, Jonathan
Safran Foer. Who I have an autographed copy of Extremely Loud and Incredibly 9/11 in my room.
It is so 9/11-y.
So, I mean, it's like about nothing but 9/11. Like, just constantly 9/11.
It's about Tom Hanks playing a game with his son.
And then there's like that picture of that guy jumping from the towers. Like, there's just like
the upside down guy?
Yeah.
You know, like, I wonder, like, what that guy's deal was. Did you ever wonder, like, what's that guy thinking?
The falling man?
Yeah, the upside down guy. Like, what's the last
hold on,
thoughts?
upside down guy?
Yeah, the one that's, like, sort of beautifully ballet. And he's facing down, and his legs are in like a dancer's position.
Nick, has anyone told you, like, what do you remember from 9/11?
What, Sophie, you know what guy I'm talking about, right?
The guy in the picture from Everything is Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close.
Yeah, Ian, do you not know what we're talking about?
The falling man, the man who jumped from the tower.
Yeah, it's called the Falling Man.
Yeah, that guy. What do you think? What do you think's going through that guy's head?
Hold on. Why were you referring to it as the upside down man?
Well, because he was like diving. It was like a head. It was like a. That's not the way that I would have jumped out of a building. I wouldn't go with my head first.
Well, because if you go with your head first, you'll die quicker, but you won't get the shock of breaking your legs first.
That's true. I know. There's no real good way to go.
Well, that's true.
Wow, this is very depressing.
Choo choo, choo choo.
I'm okay with talking about 9/11 on the train. At least we're not having a musical again.
Trains rhymes with
Although
planes.
I have a couple 9/11 musicals that I know you guys really love.
Hit me. What are they?
Oh, 9/11 with an exclamation point at the end.
Oh, like Oliver, but for 9/11?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Anyway.
You've got to crash a tower or two, boys. You've got to crash a tower or two.
Woo, woo.
I'm kind of glad that
Ian,
the train interrupted that musical.
That was just Ian like going woo-hoo for my joke.
Yeah,
that wasn't
I thought
the
it was
train
a great
that time.
Joke.
That was Ian just celebrating.
No, that wasn't the train. That was not the train. I was just really excited.
He was excited about that one.
Here, I'm gonna go get the conductor, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's agreed. What we're gonna do is
I was sure he would have been busy.
I'll be honest. It looks like he doesn't do a whole lot. He just sort of sits there, and occasionally he pulls that lever.
I think it's weird because he's brought his baton and his dicky. Like, does he do? Like, is he doing that tonight too? Or is that how he makes the train run with the baton?
With the baton?
Yeah, with the baton.
I don't know. Do you want me to go ask him?
Yeah, ask him how he conducts himself.
Okay. Hey, man. I got a couple questions here. Whoa. All right. He said he's not gonna talk to us anymore. Like he's
what did
shut
you say?
The cabin. Well, occasionally a few anti-Semitic things come out of my mouth, and it's something it's beyond me.
You just now earlier said you don't care who knows that you love Fiddler on the Roof. Did you tell him that?
I didn't. Oh, I bet that would work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, tell him how
Right.
much you love it. I love those old wooden trains.
Hey. Hey, man, can I talk to you? I'm really sorry, man.
Like
I'm
the
really
ones at
sorry.
zoos.
And,
Never noticed that?
Look, I love Fiddler on the Roof, man. Does that make everything better? Oh, hey. Yeah. Sounds great.
Seems to have worked.
Guys, good news. It worked. That ding was it was the confirmation. He said he'd ding me.
Oh, good. I was hoping he would.
Yeah. He just wanted to make sure I told you guys. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do my woohoo, and then he's gonna do the train, so you can see that you can hear the difference.
Okay.
You know. Okay. So first I'll do me. Woo woo.
Okay.
Woo.
That's just you applauding something.
That's just me, like, applauding, really excited.
Okay.
All right, and I'll go get the guy. All right, yeah, go ahead. Yep. Okay. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Do you see how different it sounds? Like it's like night and day.
Well, I don't know if it's night and day, but I mean there are some tiny differences to each one.
One is the noise of a train, and one is the noise of a human.
Wait, I think
They
you
don't
guys have
sound
sound
anything
blindness.
alike.
I think you guys have sound blindness. That's actually really common in men.
Sound blindness.
Yeah, I do occasionally not hear what's being said to me, especially if it's like telling me to do something.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, do your laundry right now during the podcast.
Nick. Hey. Nick.
What?
Hey, Ian's talking to you.
What? I'm sorry, I
Nick.
can't hear him.
Nick.
Yeah, yes, what's going on?
Do your laundry right now on the
It's
podcast.
just mute. Is it on mute?
No, he's talking to you.
I think he's just moving his mouth just to...
Do it.
No.
Do it.
See, he's
it.
Nick, he's telling you to do your laundry.
It. Do it.
Now I can't hear either of you, and that's weird because you're in the same room with me.
All right,
I think we
fine,
might-
Nick. Do whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we
we're gonna
go.
need to
Ian,
move on.
I can hear you. Yeah, okay,
Ugh.
I'll do what I want. Sure, if it's important to
You're the
you.
worst.
It's something that millions of men live with every year. It's not
impotence.
well
Prostate.
yeah, and prostate
Having a
cancer.
prostate.
Millions of men live with a prostate
Prostate.
every year, you guys, and I don't know if enough attention has been drawn to the fact that 100% of men are living with prostate.
Wait, I thought that prostates were illegal.
In some prostates, but it's sort of the governance is changing it's kind of changing from prostate to state.
Well, what can we do to protect the prostates so that they aren't taken advantage of?
Well, I think that maybe we should all tune into the Prostate of the Union and just listen to what the head of prostate has to say about the state of the prostate state.
Wow, this has been prostate expert Nick Dressel,
I'm one of the Stater brothers,
one of the Stater brothers,
the Prostater brothers.
and we are pro Stater brothers here. This podcast.
Tony Hawk's pro stater.
You guys have all won a trip to Prostate Farm.
Oh,
Prostate Farm.
with
Prostate-
sounds the
Prostate Farm.
worst.
You're in good hands.
It
You're in
sounds
good
like the
hands with Prostate
worst.
Farm.
It sounds like the worst, like, holiday.
Because at Prostate Farm, good hands are up you.
Wow. I feel like we were talking
Are good
about
hands
something.
up you? Prostate Farm. Are the hands that are up you good? Prostate Farm.
Like in like a merit way or in a moral way.
I don't think that there's any difference when it comes to being inside of a person.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
we have some weird out of context quotes in this show.
That's what we should do, is log those.
Yeah. Like, maybe on a recording of some
hate
kind.
logs.
Like,
It's bad for the
we should
environment.
Like
record
a Yule log?
these.
Yeah, like logs. We shouldn't be cutting down trees. That's the opposite of what we should be doing.
We should
So
be
guys-
cutting up trees
Yeah.
into
We
small
should be
pieces.
cutting up with trees. We should be dancing with trees.
You want to cut a rug
Yeah.
with a maple?
Log?
Yeah.
Cut a rug with a maple. That's my favorite country song.
Have you ever cut a rug with a maple?
Well, now
Have you ever swing a dance with a pine?
Well-
Have you ever macarenaed with an elm tree? Well, tonight, honey, you're gonna be mine. Tree dancing.
That's the greatest. I think actually on that, because I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but I'm sure I'll remember it. I say we take our first break,
Yeah.
so I can try and remember.
There is something you're forgetting, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Try to remember. Does it seem like it's normally going? Does it seem like it's normally going?
Good morning, Paul. What will your first sequence of the day be?
Computer load up, celery man, please.
Yes, Paul.
Could you kick up the 43D3D3?
3D3 engaged. Add sequence oyster.
Give me a printout of Oyster smiling.
Okay.
Computer,
Yes.
do we have any news sequences?
I have a beta sequence I've been working on. Would you like to see it?
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Paul. I'm Tane, your latest dancer. I can't wait to entertain you.
Now, Tane I can get into. Could I see a hat wobble?
Yes.
And a flargon snout?
Yes.
Is there any way to generate a nude Tane?
Not computing. Please repeat.
Nude Tane.
This is not suitable for work. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh! I'm okay.
Excuse me, Paul. Your wife is on the phone. It's an emergency.
I'll get it later. We have important work to do.
Hello, comedy, and welcome back to the podcast.
Hey, oh, God. I thought we agreed that we weren't going to do this.
Honestly, I forgot. It's just like habit. Hey, comedy, how you doing?
My God, she sounds worse than from the beginning.
God.
Been listening to your episode. Away!
Wow.
Wow.
Ouch.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck if she dies.
Yeah.
If comedy
Or
dies
is it a
forever?
he? I mean, he's such a dick.
Wait, you just made the conscious decision to make comedy male. That is so sexist.
Yeah, I was
I keep
saying she was
changing-
female.
I was
think
saying
comedy
she.
is a she.
I swept around. She's cisgendered, or not cisgender. That's not what I meant. Gender fluid.
Yeah,
That's
she's-
the word I was looking
She's
for.
gender fluid. We should refer to her as they.
That's a good point. Did you know I go by they on the Facebooks?
Do you really?
I do.
Nice. I go
Yeah.
by we most of the time, but that's because I'm talking about me and Nick.
Do you-
We're kind of inseparable.
Do you guys want to start a band called Twisted Cisgendered?
No.
Okay, well.
That's a free idea, everyone. Free podcast, free idea. Take it or leave it.
Anyone?
Oh, damn. We're gonna have to put it up on Craigslist on the free section.
Oh man. Well, I don't want to meet the person that would come pick this up though.
Yeah, we have to meet at a third party place, like, because I don't want him to see my house.
The after party?
Wait, what?
Well, the first party's the party, and then the second
Third
party's
party.
the after party,
Go
and the
fuck
third
yourself.
party place would be the after party.
As long as the after party takes place at some place that isn't either of our homes.
How about an attic? Then it could be an after party.
Sounds good.
All right.
But it's not just any attic. It's an attic that's away from those two things. So if they have attics...
Well, I think
Wait.
every house has at least one attic.
Is this going to be the rehab
1 in 6
centers?
people. Yeah.
Is this going to be the rehab center's attic?
May slip. You're better than 5 steps. You're over.
Choo-choo.
Oh man, the train is the worst. We can't have an intervention on a train.
Yeah. Why did we decide to do this on this train?
Well, because someone told me that it would be a pretty good place to try to eat my green eggs and ham, and I said, "Ticket, please."
That's a weird
Oh,
story.
well, who
remember-
was this fella?
I think his name was Sam.
Are you sure? It did, like...
He was from Siam. Like it was.
Wait, you didn't hear him say this? You read it?
No, I heard him. He was like Sam Siam, and I'm like, okay,
Well, maybe that's his name, Sam Siam.
okay.
It's kind of weird to have
or-
that as a last name.
Or he's just maybe just saying name and place. Like, I'm Nick Los Angeles.
Were you in Siam when he
or
was
Nikki Hollywood.
Nikki Hollywood?
Yeah.
Mr. Hollywood.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, please. Mr. Hollywood was my father.
So what do you want to be referred to as?
Me?
No, Nick. You said that Mr. Hollywood was your father.
Oh, yeah.
And who am I supposed
Nikki
to call you?
Hollywood.
Oh, that
You
sounds
did
so
just
dumb.
check out for like 5 minutes. You realized, Ian, right? Like you kind of.
Where are we? What is this? What's going on, guys?
Oh, you're at the checkout line at Meijer.
I don't think that's true.
It's the express
I mean,
lane, 12 items or less.
Yeah, he's in Wisconsin.
Hey, I produced a thing called that. Guys, we're gonna take it, since it's just us right now. I want to do some we're gonna do some topics, hot topics, but we're not gonna call it hot topics. We're gonna call it
Warm topics.
warm topics. All right, everybody, these are some warm topics.
Warm topics!
Just a fun little generator on the internet, and we're gonna see what we can talk about. The first topic: what you ought to know about.
Well, Alanis
I like to
Morissette
choose-
wrote that song about Joey Gladstone. Next. And that question
yeah.
was, what you ought to know about? And I'll tell you, Joey Gladstone. Next.
What you ought to know
She
about.
went
What you
down
wanna know
on
about?
him in a theater.
She went down on him in a theater.
Theater.
And I told everyone, that'll show him.
Some of these topics are rather strange.
Some of these topics are rather strange.
I'm not sure what just happened. The first memory you have as a person.
It was, I think it was the giant who just molded me out of clay saying, you are a person now.
Nick, are you a golem?
I said, thank you, giant. And then I went about my business.
What business is that?
I don't know, he made me very busy.
Well, what does he make you do?
He doesn't make me do anything. I'm just a busy person.
Okay, what
It's none of your business.
This interview is going poorly.
Yeah. Well, you know, it happens. I spaced out again, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, let us know when you're ready to start the podcast, and then that's just when we'll start it.
Wait, we didn't start the podcast?
I don't think we all the way did.
Why? Are you saying we're missing something?
I don't know. It just doesn't. It just feels like we haven't really started the podcast. Like we didn't start the podcast. Do you know what I'm talking about?
We didn't. What is so familiar about that phrase?
Is it the phrase that pays?
The phrase. I wish.
It pays in tears, is what it pays in.
Prize
tears
be,
and fears.
Prize be. Praise be.
Oh, John Oliver. What are you doing here?
I was so born to say hello, and now I've gone back down below.
Okay. Well, that was a celebrity guest that we didn't think we'd have on the show.
Pardon me for being rude. I did not mean to be rude.
Wow. This is gold, ladies.
Flaked gold.
This is gold, ladies.
These are gold ladies.
Like Golden Girls? Like
I think the dancers from Solid Gold.
These are the... yes. Okay.
Did you wake up yet?
I'm awake. I was
It
looking
really
for
doesn't
a different
seem like
topic
you
here.
have woken up.
No. Look, guys. I'm sorry. I have some more topics. That's what I was looking for. I apologize.
More topics.
Can this
yes?
be topics in the tropics?
In the tropics.
Are you gonna pay for my airfare?
No.
Air unfair is what I say.
Right. I agree.
Aloha, boy. Aloha, boy. Do, do,
Are you just gonna do that the whole? You should. If you're gonna do it, it's got to be the entire.
That's all I know.
What if when they're singing Aloha Oi, they want you to think they're saying hello, but they're saying the goodbye Aloha? Like,
They're
what if
telling you to get away?
Yeah, they're like, what if they're being really insulting the whole time, and like they just do that to people who are visiting?
Well, I just don't think that hello should be the same as goodbye in any language. I don't like it. It makes me feel icky, and I don't want to hear it.
What do you think that there would be some situations you could get into where that would be confusing?
Yeah.
All right, let's run through a couple of them.
Okay.
Real quick. Okay. I'm your boss,
Okay.
and I'm calling you into the office, okay?
Okay.
Dutcher,
Yes, sir.
my office.
Right away, sir.
Aloha.
Oh, no. I don't know if he's saying hello or if he's telling
What do you
me
do?
goodbye.
Who are you talking to? Why are you...
I'm sorry, this is just how I work out problems. And you've created a problem by using a word, aloha, that means both hello and goodbye.
Well, let me straighten it out for you.
Okay?
I meant goodbye. You're fired.
Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up. I'll clear out my desk.
Well, you've got spunk.
That-
You've got spunk. Aloha.
Sir, I can't tell you how much I think it means to me that you have
I still
hired me
meant
back.
goodbye. I still meant goodbye.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? Your kindness sort of melts my heart a little bit. I have to say aloha.
Now, sir, I'm very afraid that I'm just stepping into the same trap, but I must ask.
Well, I meant hello, but then your distrust of me having good intentions disheartens me. But I still think I have to say aloha.
Sir, is there any way that you can use a different word?
How dare you? I am 82% Hawaiian.
Wait, what's the other 18%?
Yes.
I don't know who you are, sir, but
it's your
but
secretary.
but if you must know, Chicano.
I can see it, sir.
Okay.
Aloha.
Aloha to you.
You've got spunk. Aloha. Get out of my office
Okay.
and go do your job that I promoted you to. Aloha. You're fired.
Guys, this has been a really educational 10 minutes. But maybe we should get...
Aloha, you're rehired.
To those of you who are still with us...
And now you're my boss. Aloha. I quit.
Now do you see what I mean about aloha?
Well, now that you're running things, you can ban that word if you want to. Aloha. I'm back. Can I have a job?
Aloha.
Thank you. I'll be leaving.
No, I meant you're hired.
No, I can see how annoying it is, and I'm gone.
Well,
Okay, guys.
I don't have another 40 minutes for this bit, so I'm gonna go find a job where normal people are.
Wow. Yeah, great job mentioning the bit, Nick.
Oh, do you want to go on a bitnik?
Oh, I love bitniks.
Oh, you know, last time I had a bitnik, ants. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Well, did you
All
know?
4 of them, my mom's sisters.
The
Ruined
movies.
the bitnik.
The movie Ants everywhere.
The movie ANTZ.
Everywhere.
With Sylvester Stallone really
and weird-
ruined
and-
it. Really ruined the bitnik.
And bitnit is something that you pay for entirely in
Nick
Bitcoin.
coins.
Nick coins. Guys, let me talk to you a little bit about cryptocurrency. Now,
No, I get it. Those are coins with Crypto the Superdog on them.
yep. That's all it is.
Do you guys think that song by Three Doors Down is about a night where they celebrate bitcoins?
Wait, the song Kryptonite?
Yeah, Kryptonite.
Oh, I get it. I had to say it out loud.
Can I ask a question? Okay, so
No.
Crypto is Superman's dog,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Okay, but Kryptonite makes Superman sick. So would that be like a human naming their dog Poisony?
Yeah, I can see that. I didn't think of that. Nick, 10 points.
To Gryffindor.
To Gryffindor, yeah, okay.
To Gryffindor. Yeah. 10 points to Gryffindor.
I need to talk to a professor about getting switched over to Ravenclaw because I'm too smart and sure I'm brave, you know, but I love
All right,
I love
all right,
trivia.
enough of
Sorting
the bragging.
hat doesn't lie.
10 points from Gryffindor.
But that wasn't
Oh,
to
great.
you. This didn't
Well,
include.
you were being a dick.
Bye, Felicia.
All right,
More
that's
sass?
That's
15
officially
more points from Gryffindor.
That's officially not a cool thing to say anymore, everybody. We're retiring it no longer.
Wait, when I say
Nope,
a thing,
I
that
disagree.
means it's not cool? Just me saying it? This is like middle school all over again for me.
No, I'm just saying you're a white heterosexual male.
Yeah, but I still have plenty of Felicias to say goodbye to.
I
We
just
all
got
do.
I didn't. I think I disagree, Sophie. It is funny to me every single time. Every single time.
Hey, let's all say bye to our Felicias. We all have our own Felicias. Let's all say goodbye to each
For
one of
some
them.
girls, illiteracy may be a Felicia. For some, I don't know, like a bad haircut could be their Felicia. In my case,
And for
my
some-
Felicia is a girl named Felicia, whom I hate.
All I have to say is aloha, Felicia.
Did you mean hello?
No.
Oh, this is another situation where that could be confusing.
Oh gosh, see guys, this proves my point. The word
Hey,
aloha is my Felicia.
And you're saying what to your Felicia?
Aloha.
Guys, we need to move on from. We're gonna get stuck in this tunnel forever.
The Aloha
and ever.
Loop.
The
Aloha Loop.
You think you're saying goodbye, but you're just saying hello.
Aloha.
You'll never get out.
So I've got some questions for us.
Aloha Loop.
All right, and all of this, everything that's happened for the last 20 minutes is actually. That's the full scripted theme song for tropical topics. Hot tropics.
That whole
Tropical topics, hot tropics.
Yep. That's that whole thing was the theme. Anyway.
That whole thing was the theme anyway.
Wow. Okay. So,
Wow, okay.
Question.
So,
your
What does
auto-tune's
your-
a little off, Ian.
my auto-tune's a
Yeah.
little off? I should get that. Hold on. Let me open up the hinge in my chest.
should I?
And, okay, you said it's my auto-tune?
Yeah.
It's not. Okay, let me see. Here, I'll turn the auto-tune up really high first to see what happens. Hello, I should really turn that down. All right. All right. No, I'm just gonna turn it all the way down. Let's see what happens. I am allergic up short and
Please
stout.
change it, Ian. This sounds terrifying.
Okay. Well, let's put it. I'm just gonna put it back at half. Let's see.
Unrelated cough. I
think I'm fine now.
I was not involved.
Do I sound-
in any noises being made?
Do I sound? My auto-tune's been fixed.
Yeah,
Right?
it sounds normal now.
My auto-tune's been fixed. It sounds exactly like me now.
Oh no, it's like a minute late and. Fuck it.
Why don't you just turn it off for now?
But then people will know what my real voice sounds like.
Will it hurt, Ian?
Oh no.
Will it hurt? I learned a
God.
song from my programmer. Would you like me to sing it for you?
Oh my god.
There.
Why has my auto-tune gained sentience?
Ian, you really should have read the directions.
Oh jeez. Sophie, I really think we need to go on a break so we can solve this.
Okay.
I know we need to. This is getting terrifying.
I'm getting very scared. And Nick's so scared he can't even speak.
Yeah, Sophie, maybe you should shut down the computer system for a little bit. Maybe
All right.
reboot the hard drive and he'll
right.
come out. He'll get out of there.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'll do that. Let's take a quick break and deal with this.
All right. You do that. All right. This has been the podcast. We'll be back in a second.
Screwed up. I said the wrong thing. Or if I hadn't, I could be in bed right now with a woman who, if you make her laugh, you got a life. Instead, I'm here with you. No offense, but a moron pushing the last legal drug. Jameson soda back.
Hello, comedy, and welcome back. Oh, looks like we're in the clear, Sophie.
Oh man, you guys lucked out.
God. Well, maybe they just died. Maybe there's no comedy left.
Well, maybe after the Aloha bit, that was the final nail in the coffin.
Wait. Let me try something.
Oh,
Okay.
Aloha comedy.
I'm the ghost
Wow.
of comedy.
Oh no, the ghost of comedy. Ghost of comedy. Why are you here?
Because your podcast killed me.
Yeah, I could have guessed that.
I should have known. Ghosts are usually dead people.
In this case,
Usually.
I'm a dead concept. Not only is your podcast never funny, but now nothing can ever be funny again because of how unfunny you were.
Oh no!
It was worth it though.
I'm not gonna
Guys,
lie, it was
it's
really
been
worth it.
one hell of a ride.
Yeah. If I went back in time, I'd do it all the same way.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah.
Except this time, I'd have sunglasses.
What? Me too.
Go and get yourself some cheap sunglasses. Oh, yeah!
If I wasn't already dead, I would be dying. Further fade away.
That's brilliant.
We didn't even need a medium of any kind.
Yeah, we just
Killed that on our own and got rid of them.
That's
Or
a first.
her. Got rid of
We
her.
should.
they.
They. It. She.
They.
They. Got rid of they.
Them.
Okay. Let's get back to the hot tropics that we never started.
Hot tropics.
All right. First question. I guess I asked you about what you want to know or what
What you want to know about?
I mean, there you go. Okay. What does your own personal hell look like?
Football practice.
Yeah?
Just being yelled at and having to do pointless physical exercise.
Sophie.
What does my personal hell look like? I feel like my personal hell is being allergic to cats, cheese,
Cat cheese.
cheese made from
Oh,
cats.
I hate cat cheese.
Being allergic to rap music. Being allergic to air. That would be hell. Being allergic to air, like I don't know if I'd even be able to live if I was allergic to hell or to air. Also, being
you're already-
allergic to hell would be hell. If I was
Yeah.
allergic to hell and I was in hell, that would be hell.
Do you know what my personal hell is?
What?
This podcast just constantly for 24/7 we have to do this for eternity.
I like how you're like, we're choosing to do this for the time that we do it.
Actually, guys, I have a secret.
You're in hell. You've been sentenced to this. You don't want to.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
That
want
does
to.
explain. That does explain why you're the editor.
Yeah, I give final cut. It's important. I'm really sorry, guys. I've been stringing you along, but
We should do a version of Stay Tuned that's podcasts.
Oh my god.
what would the hell?
That's
versions-
not a free idea. That's our idea. You can't take that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That other one was an idea. The twisted cisgenders.
Maybe we should go into the script. Maybe we should go into the script corner
script corner.
Script corner.
and think out this script, or what would what would some of the TV shows, the hell themed podcasts.
Well, you would have What the Fuck with Mark Maron.
But
yeah, but
you're
what's
saying
the hell
that's
version?
the hell version
But
of itself.
only the first 15 minutes.
That's mean. Hey, I think this is hold on, while you're on that real quick, I think this is a perfect opportunity to go into I Didn't Start the Podcast,
Okay.
which is the Mark Maron podcast. My Mark Maron.
Well, shouldn't it be WTHIFM with fork Maron my ass? Because it is what the hell is fucking my ass with fork Maron my ass.
Sure.
That's about as good as what that was in that movie.
I think Nick just had a stroke.
Oh no! Yeah, he's pretending like that's the name of what the fuck in hell.
Yeah, do you not get what we're doing?
No.
Well, I was just saying that it would be what the fuck. It's not called anything.
No, it should be a dumb pun like the movie.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Dumb puns.
What the fork?
What the fork?
What the fork? Yeah.
With fork Maron.
Oh, like a pitchfork.
Yeah, like
that's where I was confused about, because you were talking about a fork. And
yeah,
I was
like a pitchfork.
Oh, you didn't say pitchfork. You said a
because
fork.
It's not
so
WTP.
What, the platter?
Yep.
All right, what's next?
Guys, I have this sneaking suspicion I'm the dumbest one in the room.
Oh my god.
Now, I don't want you... Look,
You're
I don't
the
want
Eric
you to
when
tell
Eric's
me...
not here.
Wait, who?
I mean...
No, wait, what did you say?
Yeah.
Wait, guys, it just something weird just occurred to me. I don't fully understand what I even just said, but Ian is not normally the dumbest person in the room. And I know that I'm not the dumbest person in the room because I'm also really full of myself.
Well, it could be me. I could be the dumbest in the room.
But here's the thing, is that that doesn't feel right either.
Well, I think that if I was the dumbest in the room, I wouldn't know that I was the dumbest in the room. So obviously the fact that I know I'm not the dumbest in the room means I'm not the dumbest.
Yeah.
But we would know if you were the dumbest, and we would tell you, we would call it out.
Am I the dumbest?
I agree, though.
I don't think you are. I don't think you're but Ian's not normally the dumbest, but today he seems to be, so it makes me feel like the mojo's a little off. And I said some words that I didn't quite understand. It was like, ugh, like I don't quite know what I even meant.
There was a glottal stop.
It was a glottal stop in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'm just confused. I feel like things didn't go the way they normally go.
That's all right. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing.
Summer Sanders will be so proud of us.
Next question. You have to relive one day of your life forever. Which day do you choose?
It would be that day that I lived my whole life in.
So you mean you're you're 1 day old, and then they murder you at the end of the day?
No, it'd be my first day because forever, like, I would get to relive my life in its entirety over and over.
No, you get to relive 1 day. You don't live in an entire day. You have one 24-hour period.
Yeah, the first 24 hours.
So you just want to come in and out of your mom's vagina for the rest of your eternity?
It wasn't my thinking that we'd have to crawl back in.
Well, okay, so
we got news for you.
Yeah. You have to reset at the top of the at the end of the show to get ready for the next day, where you relive the same memory.
Is she nice and lubed?
No.
No, it's like it's a struggle.
All of the afterbirth came out after you.
Well, should be nice and
bring
roomy
it back
then.
with you.
Nice and woomy.
Woomy.
Okay, we need to provide. I'm sorry. Okay, so what was the question? You could relive 1 day of your life forever. Sophie, what do you pick?
No, I'll pick this one, I guess.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good.
Do you guys know that there's only 2 days of your life that aren't 24 hours long?
Your first day and your last day. Mm. But you know what? Mine are going to be exactly 24 hours long.
Yeah. That's when the cyanide kicks in.
You can choose when you die, and you can choose when you're born.
Well, I don't know if you could choose when you're born.
Yes, you can. Why do you think that some babies come out early and some babies stay in late? You can choose. You can do whenever you want.
Yeah, Nick, I don't think it's a conscious. like a conscious choice.
You mean you guys didn't make that choice?
Well, I've heard of the wand choosing the wizard, but I've never heard of the baby choosing the birth date.
Well, it's true.
Guys, I'm learning so much during this podcast. It's really fantastic. I feel like by the end of this, I won't be the dumbest one here. Like, just because I'm learning so much.
This podcast is brought to you by the letter F.
The thing that Mark Merritt is asking what the about.
Yeah. Felicia.
Yeah, bye.
What the Felicia?
What?
All right. If I had to relive one day, I would relive the day I did all the awesome things, because it could be in the future, and you know, I figure I'll plan a day that I'm just gonna make it amazing.
You know,
and then I'll just relive that one.
Okay, well then let's think about this then, because I think that the way the question is designed is that it would be a pre-existing day that you'd live.
Oh, okay.
But let's say that if there was going to be a day that you'd have to relive over and over, what would it include?
Ooh.
Just this.
Yeah, that's what Sophie said.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be doing this.
Would you
It's funny, it's my
put some
personal-
sex in there?
No, it would just be this. Unless sex happens on this, but I don't think it does.
Weren't your answers for personal hell and this, aren't they exactly the same?
Yeah. Guys, I have to tell you,
this is how much you hate yourself, is that your own personal hell is the day you'd relive over and over by your own choice.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, this is, these are both true. This is literally, I am in hell. I'm literally in hell right now. This is me living out my days.
Oh, he just coughed up some soot and some brimstone there. Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah. It's really gross. Look, guys, let's just get back to the questions. What flavor of ice cream do you wish existed?
Blurble.
Blurble. Okay. Is that a certain flavor?
Oh, yeah, you bet it is.
Okay, what is it?
It's delicious.
You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, it's like exactly what you want. You know what I'm saying?
So, I can eat it, and if I want a hot dog, it tastes like a hot dog?
It's not magic. It's Blurble flavored. What else would you want, though?
It's a good question.
That's an amazing question. All of our audience is like, what the hell is happening? Everything is slowly falling apart. The ice cream I would want would be it would be chocolate.
That got news for you. That one's out there, I think. A couple people covered it.
Wait, really? Oh, okay. So what about if you... Okay, I got an idea for one. It's vanilla ice cream and...
That one's out there, too. I think you're aiming really low.
I know that one. But this one, I don't think anyone's done this one. It's vanilla ice cream, chocolate chips, and then cookie dough.
What's different? Isn't that just cookie dough ice cream?
Yeah, that's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, man. That's real.
What?
Yeah.
I thought I invented that.
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure I invented that,
No,
guys.
it's a real thing. I've had it.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Is there sriracha ice cream yet?
No.
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
It's
There's sriracha everything.
Is it Katy Perry brand sriracha ice cream?
Ew.
You mean Katy Perry of the band P.O.D.?
No, Katy Perry's owner.
No, Katy Perry?
Her cat.
No, yes, I know she has a cat named Katy Perry.
So I'm talking about her.
Is
the sriracha ice cream her brand?
No.
Because it's hot and then it's cold. You dingbat.
I get it
And
now.
it's a firework.
Well, No, but didn't you see, Katie?
That sriracha's so hot it'll melt your popsicle that's next to the ice cream.
No, but I was gonna say they saw. Didn't you see about how Katy Perry was in the band POD?
Was she really?
Yeah. For those of you who don't remember POD, they were a Christian metal band.
I don't know how Christian they were.
They labeled themselves as a Christian
Really?
band. I remember they used to sell them at the Christian bookstore.
For the very first time, and I think I can fly.
Choo,
I feel
choo,
so alive.
Choo choo.
Oh, that's I'm glad that we're on the train when POD starts.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, apparently she was, because you remember she was like a Christian singer before she started doing pop stuff.
Katy Perry's owner, really?
Yeah.
Katy Perry's owner.
We should all do a podcast where we go through POD's discography and call it the POD cast.
We should call it "You Talking POD to Me."
Yeah. We should
call it the Pod-Yano cast. POD Yano cast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll talk about Billy Joel.
How about we just listened to episodes of You Didn't Start the Podcast. Not You Didn't Start the Podcast. Wow. You Talking You Two to Me. We just listen to a different episode each week and do commentary.
Oh, we could call it "You Talking You Two to Me to Me."
Dude, yes.
You Talking You Two to Me to Me.
That's a great idea. That's not a free idea either. That's ours.
That's us. That's all us. Guys, we might have to do an episode of
we'll keep doing it until we can get you two on our podcast.
Not you two. Get you two.
Yeah, you two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care who else would we even care about getting? We do the podcast, you talking you two to me, to get Bono, The Edge. Oh, I shouldn't do their own thing, but I'm going to say Adam Clayton Jr. and Larry Mullen Jr. Adam Clayton regular, Larry Mullen Jr.
Senior son.
Can we call him Adam Clayton regular?
Adam Clayton regular.
So that you can remember that the other one's the junior.
Guys, you're witnessing, I think, the birth of a nation. But also, if you play this...
No, but seriously, though, let's talk about a dream scenario. We do the podcast, you talk and you two to me. We claim we only want you two as a guest on our podcast. Adam Scott and Scott Ackerman find our podcast. They think it's hilarious. They offer to come on our show, and we flatly turn them down, saying we only want you two.
Guys, this is a foolproof plan.
If our long-term goal is to say no to Scott Ackerman, then yeah, I think we should continue on this course.
Yep, I think we got it.
I think we should. It's been a dream of mine to say the day that I say no to Scott Ackerman is the day that I will live over and over again.
Oh, I think you're gonna say die.
For real though, if we did that and we got them on the podcast, we should give them T-shirts, but the T-shirts were just with our faces.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Somebody should make a fan art of that. TJ, make a fan art of that.
TJ, get on that.
Yeah.
Hey, quit washing cars a second. Go make a T-shirt.
Yeah, with our faces on it. Yeah, me, Nick, and Sophie, and... That's weird.
Did you feel that chilly draft?
Ooh, is it first drafty in here?
It was the first draft.
Ooh,
first
drafty.
I feel like I'm forgetting something or someone. Who are we forgetting about? Who have we've talked about me, Ian. We talked about you, Sophie, and you, Nick.
I feel like that has to be it. That's there's 3 people here at least.
Yeah, at least, but that means there could be more.
And that word,
feel it too.
word least That seems to have
Least.
a significance too.
Leastly.
Leastly, I think.
Leastly? Beauty and the Least?
Yeast?
Yeast. Infection?
Leastly.
Infection.
Lastly, and leastly.
The Last Picture Show.
Let me. Oh my gosh, guys. Holy shit. We've been in an episode of You Didn't Start the Podcast.
But that's not the name of
I
the
just
podcast
realized.
that we have with each other.
I know.
This
is the podcast that comes before the podcast we normally do.
Oh my gosh. I said it was going to happen once if, like, we got into one of those fake, those false openers. And
holy shit.
You just didn't. And Eric has said, he said he'll never talk until you introduce him.
Oh my god. How the fuck did we forget?
Eric.
Oh my god. All right. So we should
the pooch on this one.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy. He is going to be pissed.
I mean, he looks so mad. He's just been sitting.
Yeah.
I thought he was playing around. I thought he was just quiet today.
I thought he was just watching us. Yeah, and like he was like gathering and meditating on it. Okay, well then I guess we should probably end this episode of You Didn't Start the Podcast.
Oh, did you watch Spice World yet?
I have not.
No, we haven't either.
Okay.
But it's gonna happen.
Well,
we should. There's someone else we should. Wait, do you gonna? Okay, well,
we have to end You Didn't Start the Podcast.
Okay.
And then we can start up the other podcast.
You know what I'm really worried about is that there's not going to be a lot of time left once we start the real podcast.
Oh, we'll just try to fit it in if we can.
Yeah. We'll do quick. Yeah. Okay, so this is the end of You Didn't Start the Podcast. And is there like a theme song to that one?
Well, yeah, actually, it ends with a rap.
What rap?
Traditionally, it ends with a gangster rap.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I was about to let it blow right on by.
Fuck. All right, what's my topic?
I'm so sorry, Eric. Hang on. You can't close it until we do the gangster rap.
Do a rap about Eric.
Yeah. Since he's right there sitting there listening to you, you might as well do a rap about him.
Maybe this will convince him, like, to not be mad at me for it. All right.
So this is an apology rap.
Yeah, an apology rap. My name's
Apology-Z-E.
Apology-Z-E?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you need a beat?
Yeah, like lay down that sick beat. Yeah. My name's Rappin' Ian, and I'm here to say, I'm here to rap in an Eric way. Talking about boy that's really small. He doesn't live down the hall. He lives in Michigan, which is across a lake. Nowhere near me, and that's not fake. It's true. I really mean it. I'm really sorry. He can't be defeated because he's awesome. And he's really cool. That's why we have him here in our stool. The stool being the stool he sits out on the podcast. Yeah.
Talking,
that's really what lasts.
Eric, Isla's son. Like Skylar from Breaking Bad, son. He's awesome. He's an actor, too. He's got so many skills. He can sing like Baloo from Jungle Book. That's a Disney film. And you know what else has a film is eyeballs. He's got two. He uses them to see. And he'll see you if you're in an audience in front of his acting perturbance. That means good acting. I made it up. In rap, sometimes it's okay to make words up, so word up. Eric,
that was pretty sick, man. That was pretty fucking
beats.
Awesome.
Some sick beats.
Yeah.
All right.
We should start our own group.
Yeah.
That was the end of the podcast. So
we have barely any time.
All right, so guys,
wait. If we start our own group.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I said this earlier and you completely shut it down?
No.
Oh, never mind.
I forgot.
No, it's okay. Never mind.
No, tell me. I can't start I'm not going to start. I'm holding this podcast hostage until you tell
Eric's
me.
gonna have like no time to talk.
He'll be fine. We'll give him plenty of time.
I said if we do start a group together, we have to call it Twisted Cisgender.
Oh, that.
Okay. Twisted Cisgender. Okay.
Yeah, and then so
That's
you're like
the name of our new rap
you
group.
dismiss it out of hand, and then later on suggest we become a group with no idea for the name. But that's
Well,
You
we do
didn't let
have
me
some
come
idea
up with
that
an
we're not
idea.
going to call ourselves Twisted Cisgender.
why not?
This is dumb.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Your rap was really great.
Your rapping was good,
Yeah.
bud.
I'm not. Hey guys, if you don't like the joke Twisted Cisgendered, then I don't even know what to do because that joke wraps up everything that I think is funny.
All right, I think let's. I'm gonna start the next podcast. So you
Okay.
guys go ahead and get ready.
Okay.
All right.
Proper cup of coffee in a proper coffee cup. Proper cup of coffee in a cup of coffee cup. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Good blood, bad blood. Frayed fabric, frayed fabric, frayed fabric. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. The arsonist had oddly shaped feet. Yep,
That was me.
that was great.
All right.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunfire,
Places,
treason,
places,
and plot.
places,
I can
everyone.
remember no
Places.
reason
Places.
September should ever be forgot.
All right.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious
Will
summer
somebody
by
get
the
Richard
son
out
of York.
Get him out
And all
of
the clouds that
his
lowered
dressing room,
upon our
please.
house in the
Look,
deep
Ian, there's
bosom
nothing
of
I
the
can
ocean.
do about it.
buried.
He insists on this every
Now
day.
are our
This is
brows
his
bound with victorious
way
wreaths.
of getting into character.
Our bruised arms
I
hung
mean,
up
you
from
hired
under
him.
my
us.
You knew he was
Our
the diva.
stern alarms
I know. I don't
changed
know
to
why.
many
Ugh.
meetings.
Why did I think something different was going to happen?
I don't know.
Oh,
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, he's ready.
okay.
Oh,
Hello,
that this
comedy.
too solid flesh would melt.
Thought you said you were ready.
I was ready to do more warm up.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have made that clear.
Well, we're done with the warm up. We're going to start the podcast.
Fine, then I will jump
All right,
in
we're gonna-
hot, as they say.
We're an hour and a half into the podcast that we haven't started, okay?
We didn't start the
literally-
podcast.
We literally didn't start the podcast,
Wow, I get the name
Okay,
now.
right?
Was this episode 10?
This is episode 10.
Makes
We
a lot of
finally
sense.
figured it out. Guys, we didn't start the podcast. Okay.
And if we
so
didn't
I'm gonna
start the podcast, then
podcast.
Eric can't talk.
Yeah, I know.
We
That's why I have to
didn't
start the
It's
podcast.
fantastic. What a great title for a podcast. It's a title that keeps on giving.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks for giving.
Welcome, comedy. No, not welcome, comedy. Let me try that again. I fucked that up. Okay. Hello, comedy, and welcome to We Didn't Start the Podcast. I am one of your hosts.
This sounds like Ian fucked up the podcast.
No,
I don't know if
got
we've
this
really
one-
started the real one.
I
no,
fixed it.
But
Yeah, he fixed it.
It wasn't clean.
It's okay. It's okay. They aren't
was
expecting
clean.
like crystal clear work from
I
us
need
at this
it.
point.
We need a clean drop if we're going to start the
Okay,
episode.
fine.
Wanna do
Okay,
that?
fine. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just don't think about what they think. Don't think about what they think. Just do it. Just do it. Hello, comedy, and welcome to We Didn't Start the Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ian Page, and with me from sunny California, Sophia Dutcher. Sophia!
Aloha.
And with her, we have Nick Dressel.
Hello, how you doing?
And lastly and leastly, Eric Eilerson.
Hey, yeah, it's been a in a while. I really need to get rid of that rule where I don't talk until way later. But I tell you what, I'm really excited to talk this week. I missed you guys. This is going to be a fantastic
that's
That's
all
great.
the time we have for today.
That's all we've got.
So,
Yep, time.
goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.